What's up, fam? This coaching process, if you go through this, this will allow you to be very, very successful with all of your clients, and it will allow you to convert those short-term clients into long-term clients, and it will give you all the ammunition you need for your conversion conversations just by going through this coaching process with every one of the new trainees that you sign up, the new students that you sign up to your program. So this is built into the sales process that you already have, because what you're doing in the sales process is you're figuring out their motivation and their goals. So notice what we do with that. Number one, we learn the stated goal of the client, and that's always going to be, in our businesses, it's going to be some form of burning fat, so body recomp, building muscle, improving energy and performance, or feeling good, which is feeling better in their body, reducing pain, dealing with movement dysfunctions, things like that. So some combination thereof. Once we learn this stated goal, aka why they're paying you in the first place, then you tie everything back to their goal. So if you get them to sign up for your program, it's only because you know what their pain points are and you know what their goal is. Once you have their goal, you negotiate their agreements on the activities that they will do that are based on their priority and their ability. So in the case of our fitness goals, it's always going to be something around changing their diet, changing their movement behaviors, so their movement plan. So some form of training, some form of diet, some form of recovery. Those are the agreements that they are. Those are the actions that they're agreeing to based on their goals. So you're going to prioritize the treatment plan. So you're going to prioritize the training, prioritize the nutrition, and all of the different pieces that are going to help them get there. And then they are going to opt into what they can confidently do. So we'll have examples here at the end, but they have to agree. So in your new students, they're initialing on the contract that they're going to work out 18 times, that they're going to track their food, that they're going to take measurements. So now you have them, not only do you have their goal, but you have them agreeing to take action. And your entire job is 3A and 3B, which is holding them accountable to what they agreed to. Not what you want them to do, but what they have actually agreed to is what you're holding them accountable to. And only that. Once they have consistently performed to what they've agreed to, then you move the needle a little bit forward and you grow their skill set and you grow their ambition, or you grow their activities based on their ambition. So you hold them accountable to what they agreed to, and only that, and you educate, inspire, reward, right action along the agreements. So when they do something well, when they show you a food picture, you need a thumbs up, you need to give them some love, you need to drip on them why they need to eat better, why they need to move better, why the squat is valuable for them, why the push-up is going to help them, why the pull-ups are going to make them feel, why the mobility, why their neck exercises are going to make their back feel better, things like that. You educate them on why it's important, you inspire them, you lead by example, you reward them for doing the right actions. And when they don't do what they have agreed to do, the things that they said they wanted, then you let them know that you can see that, and you ask them what they need from you in order to meet their obligations. All of this is based on their obligations to themselves. None of this has anything to do with you. You're just there to hold them accountable to what they agreed to. So, number one, know what they want. Help them create some tasks based on their priorities and their abilities, so what they can confidently accomplish, and then educate them and hold them accountable to accomplish those things. And when they fall short, you have to let them know that you're noticing that, so that they understand that you have buy-in to their goals. So when it comes time for the conversion conversation, you know what they're doing, what they're agreeing to. You know the gap between what they're agreeing to and what they're actually doing. And you're trying to coach them and teach them up to try and shrink that gap. And when you consistently do this, they're going to know you're the right coach for them. So when you go to have your conversion conversations and close them on a long-term plan, if none of this is happening, or if this is only happening some of the time, then they, in their mind, know that the long-term plan is not going to work for them because the short-term plan already is not working for them. So by the time you go to your 21-day conversion, to convert them into a continuity plan, you must know where they're at with all of this stuff and what they can do to get better, and you got to understand what all the gaps are. So it shouldn't be confusing when you go to have that 21-day talk, like, hey, listen, Mrs. Jones, we agreed to three workouts a week. You've been showing up to an average of 2. We agreed to 3 meals a day. You're only doing 1. So, and I've been asking you questions about these things. You've not been responding to my texts. So right now, before we talk about anything else, we got to talk about how we can get you there. So the more the conversation is about the client needs, the easier the conversation is for the close and the sale. And that's what I want you to focus on. Client needs. Do you know what they need? Did you negotiate agreements that they can do based on their priority and ability? And then are you holding them accountable to what they're doing in real time? And if they're saying they're doing the things, say, show me. Show me your workouts. Show me your food log. Show me the visuals. I want to see what's going on. Don't let them listen to them tell and explain things. I want to see pictures. And then if they're not being accountable to what they agreed to, then that's the problem.